I'm Jean Grizzetti.
Hi, and I'm Ron Filio of Filio Agency Insurance. We're the premier bonding experts in Wisconsin and in Illinois. Today we want to talk a little bit about how to apply for a bond. You can't just walk in and buy a bond. You need to apply for one. Jean, how do you get a bond?
Well, that's where we come in. We're pretty good at walking people through the process. If you're looking for a bond, we recommend that you have your paperwork when you give us a call so that we can help you determine exactly what kind of bond you need. And then keep in mind that applying for a bond is more like applying for a loan than applying for an insurance policy.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, there are a lot of documents that may be required. The bonding company is going to want to know a history of your business. They'll want to know the size of some projects that you've completed.
Okay.
And maybe even the amount of work that you have on hand. They will probably require financial statements.
How long do they need those financial statements for? How far do they typically go back?
Usually 3 years.
3 years? So
yeah.
the most current year and then 2 years prior.
Yep.
Okay.
And a lot of times they'll want both financial statements for your business and also personal.
Personal too, and business.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, and tax returns.
Okay, because they need to know if you're a financially sound business that you can complete the work that you say you're going to
Exactly.
do.
They're really looking for a picture of your financial situation and of your solvency.
And your history, huh?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
What are some of the other things they're looking for?
Well, that's pretty much it, depending on the type of bond that you're going to be applying for. But that's just to be prepared for that it is more like applying for a loan than an insurance policy. And along with that, they'll want Social Security numbers, tax ID numbers for businesses, and even if it is, and with individuals, if you're married, they will want that same information for your spouse as well.
So it's not automatic that you apply for it and you get it.
Correct.
You have to be a financially strong company. You have to be able to perform what you say you're going to do.
Exactly.
In order to get the bond that you need.
Yep.
Okay, so not everyone gets it then. All right, well, that's a great rundown of the application process. And typically, how long does it take then, once all the information has been given to the bonding company, how long does it take to get an answer on something like that?
They can be pretty fast. A lot of times they will have, once they have all the information that they ask for, there can be 24-hour turnaround. But depending on what they're finding, there may be some things that raise questions in their minds, and then they may come back and ask for some additional documentation.
Okay, yeah, so don't be surprised if they ask for some more information.
Right.
Well, that's great. And in our future videos, we'll talk a little bit about how that bond turns into a performance bond and how it's actually executed once your bond is quoted and accepted. Thanks for watching this video, and make sure to watch our other videos on bonding.